Egyptian gold body tatted like a Mayan. And I can't say I'm gonna succeed, but I'm trying. I had a couple close friends and I done lost a few. They either dead or in jail cause I cut off a few. They say the devil got no feelings, but I feel him. Cause with the Lord would show forgiveness, I would kill him.
Hey Dior family, welcome back to Renega's channel. As y'all can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about change. Now I chose this topic because if you feel like you're comfortable with where you're at, maybe that's a sign to change. Change is not comfortable because it's something you're not used to. But once you get in the habit of changing and growing, like, you know, with your wisdom teeth, if they grow in, it's not comfortable. It's not a good feeling. But at the end of the day, they're there for a reason. You know, they're going to help you with chewing down foods, I guess. But that was an analogy. What I'm trying to say is when you change, you're not really comfortable with changing you're not comfortable with the process. But what you have to understand is that once you change, at the end of the light, at the end of the tunnel, there's light. Okay, and it was a process. Don't nobody want to go through the dark, but you have to crawl before you walk. So embrace the change, accept the change, and change. Okay, everything is working out in your favor. You have to trust the universe. What I know, like when I talk about one video, I could talk about ample amount of different energies within this one title, because the title of this video is going to be change, of course. But I'm talking about trusting, and I'm talking about uncomfortableness. I'm talking about getting comfortable. I'm talking about the universe. I'm talking about alignment. You know, I talk about different things. But what I'm trying to get at is different. Like, you can't just put a title on this one energy, because you have to do different things in order to get to this other stage. You know, there's levels to growth. You know, when you say you like 1 year old and you finally get to 2 years, you're not gonna stay at 2 years. You know, you're gonna evolve, you're gonna gain knowledge, you're gonna accept, you're gonna grow, and you become 3. You know, in 1 year you don't just experience growth, you experience different energies that determines how you grow. But another thing I do want to mention is, don't be afraid to change. Get up. And I know that's the hardest part of the day, is actually getting up. But once you get up and you get your day started, you don't have nothing to regret, because you have enough time to get everything done. You know, rather than when you go to sleep, rather than when you waking up late, you don't have as much time, you know, because you probably got to do something, you probably got to be somewhere, or you got to start rushing things. You know, when you get up earlier, which is uncomfortable, you can do more things. If you get up late and you're comfortable, you got your sleep or whatever, but then it's like you don't have that much, you don't have time for anything else. So it's like, balance things out. If you got to start going to sleep as soon as possible, do that, so you can get up early the next day and get your day started. Come out the womb motivated, ready to put your foot down and start doing stuff. Okay, like, stop procrastinating. I'm for real. Like, I feel like that's the biggest word that you have to learn in order to grow. Stop procrastinating and just do it. Just get on with it, because if you don't do it, who else is going to do it? It's your life. Nobody can live your life for you. You're you. Okay. And yeah, you know, accept the change, embrace the change, and change. Don't nobody want to sit up here and change, because like we write down goals, we write down lists, but you can't really accomplish these goals and just wake up and be like, okay, check. You know, you gotta have the mindset, and you gotta do other things. You gotta sacrifice other things. Like, okay, if I want to do this, I gotta wake up earlier. And you wake up earlier. You know, nobody want to wake up earlier, but once you get used to it and you're more consistent with it, it's like it becomes a habit. And then it's like, oh, what's uncomfortable now is that you're sleeping later. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm really trying to get at with this video, y'all, is to embrace the change. Grow, accept things, and just master yourself. You know, like when we dream, right, we go to like different places in the universe. Time doesn't exist there. So it's like we really be gone for like, I'm not gonna say days, because like you might have a dream and you in 2 different places in the daytime at the same time, and then you have another dream and you're there at nighttime, and it's all in one night dream. But you come here and it's like it's a day, because you're actually experiencing time. You're experiencing an illusion. You know, it's like you have to actually embrace the present, like you're forced to. But what I'm trying to say is, you go to these different places and it's like that could be a whole year out of this world, and you come back into this reality and you remember these dreams. So it's like that whole year out of being out of this reality, bring that energy, like not bring that energy, but what am I trying to say? Remember your dreams, because those dreams was teaching you something. Like you was gone out of this reality for like a year. Could have been a whole lifetime in a different reality spiritually. And then you come back here, you come back into this womb to do something, and you're doing the same thing you did yesterday. And it's like, what did you learn from your dreams then? So you might ask yourself, why you're not having some dreams, why you're not having significant dreams. But they really, every dream is significant. You just have to learn how to put the pieces together. You know, learn something from that dream and try to put that piece together, put that puzzle piece together for this lifetime. I mean, for this reality, for this day, you know? Yes, we have like some weird dreams. I'm not gonna lie. I think we all have weird dreams, but they're there to teach you something. It's the universe. It's not gonna, you're not gonna send yourself this dream. You're not gonna go to that place if it didn't mean anything. You know, like you're not just going there for no reason. You're going there to learn something. Just like Earth, we're not just here for no reason. We're actually here to learn something. And that just feeds right into growing. Like you learn something from the universe through your dreams to come here to grow. Like your dreams is here to help you, to guide you. You might have questions all day and you got the weirdest dream and you like, that was a weird dream, so I'm gonna go forget about it. But that's when you should have got uncomfortable and analyzed that dream. It was like, oh, now this makes sense. This is why I had that dream. And then you put that piece together into this reality and it's like everything just makes sense because you got uncomfortable. You took the time out your day to fix it, to get it right, and you got it right. So it's like when you put your mind to something, you really just, when you act upon it, you're then putting things in stone. So yeah, like, don't nobody want to sit up here and be uncomfortable, but once you get uncomfortable, it gets comfortable. And then right when you get comfortable, it's time to get uncomfortable again and do something else and take off, okay? Like, to sit up here and take a test. Don't nobody want to take a test, but once you actually, no, don't nobody want to study, but once you study, you master this test that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? So like, get uncomfortable. It's gonna play out. It's gonna work in your favor. Just trust the universe and let the universe do what it do, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do. So that's really it for my video. My braids look so freaking thin, but they're not. Oh, y'all peep the hair? GP? Oh, let me stop playing. But no, seriously, y'all, like, it's the braids for me. Like, I'm really out here braiding my hair. Like, this is a protective style because you give your scalp room to grow and just to live and just, you know, experience life with you, okay? And then your scalp gets to touch gets to see the sun. I was like, very. Let me stop playing. But really, that's it for my video. I hope y'all learned something. Get uncomfortable. It's okay to get a little bit uncomfortable, as long as it's paying off. You know, don't get uncomfortable for silly stuff. Get uncomfortable for significant things that matter, okay? Purposeful things, okay? That's it for my video. I love y'all so much. Bye to your family.
They say the world around us is not real.
When I'm gone, who gets your love?
It still affects us though, right?